wonderful morning, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Alpha 16 War of the Walkers. This is episode number 15 or 16? I'm not sure. It'll be correct in the description. So, if you missed last episode, this POI is falling down around our heads. I have reinforced everything best I can. I have lost a couple of very important boxes, like my crafting and parts box, gone. I'm gonna have to go out and hit up a bunch of cars, get mechanical parts and springs and so on and so forth, all the goods. I built another cement mixer before I lost that box, and got it up and running. 2 forges making concrete. And let's go to why. I have decided on a new base build. I didn't want to do a base build because I just simply wanted to cover the mod. The mod is interesting enough that I felt we didn't need to do a base build. So what it is, it's 11 by 11 by 11 squared, basically. So that is the general shape, and it'll be kind of round. So I laid these all down, upgraded them, and to show you how the diagonals will go, we'll need to go into advanced rotation and get them. Oh, I hope I didn't make the wrong guy. I always make the wrong guy. That's a corner. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Well, if it's not one thing, it is another. These will all have to go. They're corners, not ramps. I wanted ramps. Let's see if they're all like that. Yeah, inside corners. Stop. Alright, these will go, probably get scrapped. Why do I do that to myself? I'm my own worst enemy at times. Yeah, we'll do 3,000 of them because this is going to be a big base build. Whoop, don't need to do that. Let's go over here, and we are going to scrap those, and those. And I am scrapping steel, unrefined iron to make more spikes, because we will need a ton of spikes. This is going to be a huge base. Why not? Alright, well, we don't need the ramps at this second anyway. I think I'm going to split those in half and scrap those and scrap. Whoa! Wait a minute, not those. These, scrap. If you do them all in one pile, it takes a very, very long time to scrap them. So that is why I did it that way. Alright, so I've dug one trench, 2 positions, 2 levels deep, and the reason for it is this is a spike bed. If you're going to use spikes to defend your base, you will want a spike bed. Trust me. And of course our building is a wonky shape, so our spike bed will be a bit wonky too. It's going to be an expensive build, but I really don't care at the current time. It won't fall apart on us. Shouldn't anyway. So yeah, we'll go there. So that is what we are doing at the current time. I'm going to underdig this wall very carefully, and maybe we should be doing the underdigging at the current time. Let's try a bit. It really only needs to be 1 level deep, and this will all have a floor in it as well, so keep that in mind. I put down this first level simply just to give us a base shape to dig our ditches and everything. And as long as you don't get excited and dig out too much of this at one time, it should support just fine. Or not. Or not. Maybe this mod is a little, the physics might be a little bit different than in vanilla. It's, whoops, it's kind of looking that way. Normally I can dig these out, no problem. Just needed my morning calisthenics there, doing a few jumping jacks, apparently, even though it's afternoon in the game. Alright, so this is going to be our spike bed as soon as we get good enough adequate defenses around the base. We will be moving over here permanently and get forges running here. The way it looks too, I am unable to move anything in this mod. I can't pick up any of my goodies and move them. On our multiplayer, we're playing the older version of the mod, which is 5.1.5, I believe, and in that one I'm able to pick things up and move them. For some reason I am not able to in this version. So unless I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comment section if you know better than boss. I don't know absolutely everything. I do not, and I am the first to admit it. So, could be a thing. Could be a thing. So, I hope y'all are up for a base build. Let me know that in the comment section as well. If you're kind of not, let me know, and I won't show as much of it as you know, a normal Let's Play. Honestly, this wasn't the purpose of this Let's Play. It was more to show off the mod, show off the different weird new things that are there for us to enjoy. I shouldn't say weird. Unique to the mod things to check out. And that was the main point, or the reason why I brought this Let's Play to the channel. So, that is what I was thinking at the current time. Alright guys, I'm going to continue on with this. Something more interesting comes up, I will bring us back in. Okay guys, bringing you back in. I did figure out how to undercut the sides, and basically on the diagonal you're going to fortify with just some frames. Works really well. Had no collapsing, which is good because this base build is too expensive for that. Yeah, I had a stripper zom come visit, so there she is, what's left of her. And we'll just jump in here and undercut this now. Simple and easy. Yeah, take some of that out. We can always put back. We can always take a bit extra out. You'll have to go. You'll have to go. And this is not an efficient base build at all, so if you're looking for cheap and easy, this is not going to be this. And it's starting to get dark. Let's see. I had to put on a cowboy hat because it was just too hot out here. It's a little overkill. Take a bit of this out. Just take your time when you're undercutting things, guys. Save some heartache. And that is procedure for that, and that is what it will look like finished. All the way up as tall as we decide to go. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to plug away at it and bring you back after a little while. Okay guys, thought I'd bring you back in for our normal everyday wandering horde that decide to come through and pay us a visit. They seem to get one every day. So, you know, I know you guys like to see me whack some zombies in the face, so why not get some? I never did get to clean up that last wandering horde that came through. Big Mama. Woo! She is a tough broad, no doubt about it. She is a toughie. Go to sleep. Oh, that didn't even make her wink. There we go. Sleep, Mama, sleep. She is a beast. You lost your arm, bro. There you go. Sleep, sleep. We got a Mr. Clean over here having some form of zombie seizure. They have meds for that now, dude. Alright. Well, let's hop back into buildage here. Alright. We'll work on this angle bit. I did fortify the inside, so it's a thing. And we're just going to poke it in there. This auger is like a jeweler using a sledgehammer, but hey, we're going to go fast. I don't want to spend this entire Let's Play building this base. I think I'm going to try to keep it to 3 or 4, maybe 5 episodes at the most of base building. I want to get this done, but yet I want to show you guys how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it. I guess the why is because our POI was just simply falling apart. Alright, let's upgrade this. HD nail gun for days. I love it. It is such a time saver. Alright, now we have these odd bits. Just going to poke those once with the auger. Just a tap of the mouse button. And then all this material I am removing, we are putting back into the build. So, rocks and sand are going into concrete in plain English. We can go there. Oops. Alright, let's go back, upgrade these. Okay, let's see where we're at. Get out of the hole. You can see kind of what I've been doing. We have this edge to do the straight edges, no problem. We have empty bird's nest. I'll show you what to do with them. Just get your wrench out and take it apart. It's the best thing to do when they're going to be in the way. Alright, might have to call the rest of the building for this episode, maybe, because we're getting close to running time. I'm not sure I want to be out here after dark, although, other than the wandering hordes, I'm not getting bothered a whole big bunch. Temporarily, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, that kind of anchors it. I might try to build out here overnight. What's the worst that can happen? I get wrecked. Alright. That out a bit. Like I say, we're going to have an entire floor in this base. All of that will be player-made block on the inside. I don't want to leave any more possibility for weird things to be happening. If a person was slick, they could cut this whole ditch out beforehand, but I kind of need a pattern to follow myself, so that's why I put the top on first, basically. And as you can see, it goes quite quickly, and we are leveling up. This section should be no problem. Build a good foundation. It is worth it. That way digging won't be a thing. If you lose a spike during the middle of a horde and they start digging, you're going to be unhappy with the result. They will make a huge mess that you need to clean up. Alright, let's take these bits out. Okay, there, and so on. We're out of petrol. Alright, this should be perfect. Now the spikes will come out a little bit wonky in this diagonal ditch, but honestly I am not horribly bothered by it. We will have traps and other defenses at our disposal. So I'm not going to freak out about it at all. If I can get up here out of the ditch. Seemed to be a little weirdness there. Alright, now that I have my proper corners made, let's go around and around and around until they fit properly. And there. Once we get that, we can simply hold R and match rotation for the walls going up. It's not a problem at all. Ooh, it is extremely windy. I can hear the wind whipping outside. Alright. I likey. This is really going a lot faster than other base builds I have done for 7 days. For sure. It's a simple design, but I love the way it looks. It looks like an octagon or something to that effect. And voila. Beautiful. This will all be concrete inside. I will not make you watch me dig all of that out. These will get all picked up. And we shall have a nice big base. So we'll have to come up with some cool... Oh, hold on. We're not wearing our hat. There we go. There we go. Turn on the light. Alright, I'll pause out and pick this stuff up off camera, guys. Okay, guys, thought I would just bring you back for a second and show you me taking out all the dirt to put in the floor. And when I make a little boo-boo, I am crafting forest ground to fill in my low spots. It saves on the frames. Bring you back after a bit. Okay guys, we are back after placing 600-700 rebar frames down. Yeah, and my eyes going crossed. We are almost done. Thought I'd bring you back to finish it up, wrap up the vid. You know how we do. We'll probably do a bit of upgrading. I don't know how many thousands of concrete this is going to take, but a lot. So in between vids, I will probably just be mining, maybe go out and hit up cars, some thises and that's and other things, and keeping the concrete flowing. I've got 2 mixers running full bore as well as the forges. As far as the 14-day horde, well, you know, I am not going to sweat it. I will do the horde in that base right there, the POI base, and I'm not going to do any prep for it because frankly, other than my goodies I'll be able to salvage, they can knock that whole place down as far as I am concerned. So yeah, I'm pretty sad about that not working out, but hey, life in the big city. Suck it up, build a proper base, and move on with life. So I will be upgrading this until the cows come home, and probably longer than that. But we're gonna have a cool base. So kind of what I'm thinking is, whoa, we forgot one. Imagine that. I will build some sort of a house inside this walled area and use this for outer wall defense is kind of my current plan. So I'm just going to pluck away at this and come up with something cool. We'll come up with something cool. I know that I do want a mine access, so let's kind of think about it for a minute. We're probably the center, I would say, or roughly. So we will go ahead and remove one frame and start a mine down there, because we always want a mine accessible to our base whenever possible. It makes life a little easier in the zombie apocalypse. So we probably better put a hatch over that so I'm not falling in it constantly. And I will try to sort out the center of this and get some sort of a foundation or a general design of what we want our house to look like. So I'll be working on that as well. So yeah, it'll be a thing. As you can probably tell, I am pretty disappointed. I really thought when I found that POI that was going to be the bomb, but you know, I'm looking in the forge room when I was in there eating and stoking up the forges, and quite honestly, that ceiling in that room starting to crack, so that thing's just simply going to fall down around our ears. What I'm thinking I'll do is get a basic shape and design of our house and get some crates made, the storage crates, the generic ones, the big ones, and get those set on a wall, and I will start moving all of our goods out of that base so we quit losing goodies. That parts and crafting bin that we lost was quite a blow to us. Well, I think I had around between 3,000 and 4,000 concrete. So what are we looking at? About 10,000 to get this completely upgraded. This is a massive build indeed. Alright guys, we're coming up on the end of the video. I will just take this opportunity to thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. If you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, and join us for the next video. What are we going to be? Well, we're going to be working on a base build for about, I think, 4 or 5, maybe 6 vids at the most, and we should have something there where we can start concentrating on other things. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the vid. Sorry about all the confusion of the POI. My final recommendation is, let me show you those cracks. I have not hit that any place, and those are cracking. So I really think this place, if we continue to use it, it's going to fall down. But I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Boss man out. What else can I say?